Hey guys, now I know we just met, but let's just go ahead and see me sick, without makeup, in my bedroom dancing to music. Today I'm going to be testing out some shadows from WetnWild, and I'm going to be doing a gold and a blue eye look. Due to me being sick, I do want to add some extra life to my face, so I'm going to start by priming with the Loreal Magic Lumi Primer. These are the products I normally use for my brows, but today I was inspired by the drugstore, so I did reach for my WetnWild brow pencil in the color Taupe. Here I'm defining my arches with a light hand, and then I'm going to take my spoolie and kind of blend that out, as well as dragging some of that product to the front of my brows. Now I do have light colored hair, so I do want to make sure it's nice and blended and not too harsh. To set the pencil, I'm going to be grabbing my Anastasia, whatever, Beauty Express palette, and I'm going to take the lightest shade, and I'm kind of going to take that throughout my brow, but being very careful again at the beginning of my brow. I kind of like a gradient effect, so I'm going to not put too much product there, but fade it just a little bit. All that blending has made my brows look like a hot mess, so I'm just going to go and take a light colored concealer and a small precision brush, and I'm going to kind of trace along my brows and clean up and carve out the shape that I want for my eyebrows. I'm blending that out using a fluffy brush, and then I'm going to take my I Heart Stage eyeshadow primer by Essence and just pat that all over my eyelids. For my crease color and a nice transition shade, I'm going to grab my Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. I'm going to take that color called Habit and just kind of blend that nicely with a big fluffy brush all throughout my crease. Using the shade Taupe from the Lorac Pro palette, I'm going to put that in my outer crease as a base for the blue that I'm about to put down. I just want to make sure that the blue doesn't look like 80s blue. I want it to look nice, kind of like a dark navy. Using the eyeshadow palette from Wet n Wild and I Got Good Jeans, I'm going to be taking the dark blue color and I'm going to be putting that right on top of where I just put the taupe color. I was very impressed by the pigmentation of these shadows. They were not chalky, they were not too powdery. Normally the eyeshadows I get from the drugstore are just no bueno, so this was definitely nice considering all of the eyeshadows that I normally use are high end, so this is a nice kind of cheaper option and something I can play around with and not feel like I am wasting all my money. Using my favorite blending brush, I'm going to blend that color out up into my crease and then take a dense packing brush and take that blue color onto the outside edge of my eye just to be sure that no intensity was lost. Using a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Cashmere, I'm going to lay down a base for the gold I'm going to put down. I have very sensitive eyes that water a lot, so I do put a base down for pretty much anything. So I was listening to a Pandora ad when this happened. Tell me this isn't creepy.
Hey, sorry for interrupting the music, but this does seem like a good time.
Hello. Hey, Pipkin. Well, I'm actually recording a video right now, so unless you have anything important to say. I love you more, baby. Drive safe. Bye.
point out that if you enjoy internet radio, Charter Internet is the way to go. Head up to
Weird timing, right? But enough of the mushy stuff. Now I'm taking that beautiful gold color. I'm going to pack that onto my lid. And then I'm going to follow up with the e.l.f. Mist and Set. Fail. I tried to catch it on camera. Didn't work out for me. But just spraying that on the product while it's on your brush and then packing it on the lid is going to make it a nice foiled look. I did want to use all three shades in this palette, so I did take that light blue gray color and put it in between the blue and the gold, but I immediately regretted that decision, but no worries, I just blended that out by adding in the gold and the blue back where they were, but that shade did add a nice iridescence, so I was not too mad about it. Again, using a base, I'm taking NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm going to put that right up under my brows, and that's going to be a base for my highlight. Taking the Mary Luminizer from the Balm, I'm putting that right up under my brow as a highlight. Now, normally for a look this shimmery, I would use a matte shade for under the brow, but I can't stop using this highlighter. It is gorgeous. I'm blending that out, and then I'm also going to take the brush that has some of that leftover product, the Habit color from the Vice 2 palette, just kind of running that over my crease just to be sure everything is nice and blended and seamless. And then I'm going to take the Taupe color from the Lorac Pro palette along with the blue color from the Wet n Wild palette, and I'm just going to run that under my lower lash line and then just kind of blend that out. Call me excessive, but I took what was left on that brush and I defined my outer V, and then I went ahead and took my highlighter and just highlighted my inner tear duct. Using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15, I'm just going to clean up around my eyeshadow and conceal my under eyes. After all that packing and blending, my sensitive eyes did start to water, so I do have a nice bald spot there in my eyeshadow, but I will fix that in just a bit. Mixing the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, I'm going to apply that all over my face using a flat top kabuki brush. I really love mixing these two foundations. The Covergirl foundation by itself is just a little bit too matte for me because I do have dry skin, but it does have great coverage and it is long wearing. Now the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, it's very luminous, which is great if you have dry skin, but it does seem to just kind of sit on top of my skin, and it doesn't seem very long wearing on me, but it does have a beautiful finish. So both of these mixed together is a great combination because it's long wearing, it has a beautiful finish, and it has a great coverage. So it's definitely what you want if you're dry skin, oily skin. After touching up those bald spots, I'm going to grab my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the lightest shade and start highlighting. I'm putting this light color concealer right up under the eyeshadow just to really allow that eyeshadow color to pop, and then I'm going to run it kind of more towards my hairline just to really sharpen and define that outer edge. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm really trying not to sing or dance right here. A little bit came out, but not too much. And then I'm going to follow up with a kind of fluffier brush and blend that out. And then I'll take a flat top kabuki brush that still has some leftover product from my foundation and just kind of further blend out those edges just to be sure there's no harsh lines. And tricked again by the shadow on my face. Taking my Off the Cuff palette by Tarte, I'm going to grab that bronzer shade called Park Avenue Princess and put that on a blending brush and just bronze my face, the sides of my face, my forehead, up under my jaw and down my neck, and I'm going to use a little bit of product at a time and use a very light hand just because I am so pale. I don't want it to look muddy on me, and then I'll follow up with a smaller blending brush and just kind of define my contour with, again, a little bit of product at a time and blend that out very well. For blush, I'm taking Dusty Rose by NYX. I'm really loving this color for fall and winter time. It just seems to go with everything. If I don't know which blush I should use, I usually just grab this and I'm good to go. I'm setting my face using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light, and then I will be highlighting my cheekbones and temples with the Mary Lou Manizer. Quick break dance, then I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. Make sure you stay till the end of this video to see why there's mascara on my face. To finish up this look, I'm going to line and fill in my lips with the lip liner from Jordana in the shade Tawny, and then I'm going to just add a gloss from NYX in the shade Sweetheart. This video was more of a tester video, just testing out lighting and angles, which both of those sucked here, but that's okay, you learn as you go. Thank you if you watched till the end of this video. I'd be surprised if anybody did, but if you want to continue to see things from me, or if you want to put in requests, just like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be happy to help you guys out. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and just keep on watching to see some bloopers at the end.
Never met someone that made me feel like I'm ready. So
No. No.
Give yourself the gift of Pandora One this
I don't
holiday
want any of
season.
that.
Nothing's better than listening to your favorite music ad-free. Tap the
That
banner
would
to
be
learn
nice.
he can't love me like I can. Trust me.
That's a good one. Get it, baby. Ooh. Oh, sexy man. Might have to turn this camera around for a second. Mommy lucky.
So she hops in the back seat, right? And she crazy. Yo, my boy Tate.
Shit happens.